National artist Carlos Botong Francisco discovered the Angono petroglyphs during a field trip with the Boy Scouts in 1965. This was not an accident, it was his destiny. This cultural heritage site, which is famous for its rock engravings, 127 drawings of human and animal figures, has been included in the world's inventory of rock art through the auspices of UNESCO, ICCROM, and Economos. The petroglyphs, after all, can be said to be murals, and Botong, who is known as the poet of Angono, single-handedly revived the forgotten art of mural painting and was the most distinguished practitioner of his time. In panels such as those seen on his masterpiece, Filipino Struggles Through History at the Bulwagang Katipunan of Manila City Hall, Botong turned fragments of the historic past into the vivid records of the legendary courage of the ancestors of his race. As an artist who influenced and in turn was inspired by his community, his body of work serves as a visual document of timeless and traditional folkways. Botong was born to Felipe Francisco and Maria Villaluz in Angono and went to college at the University of the Philippines School of Fine Arts. Although he came from the same school of arts as Amorsolo, he veered away from the traditional artist and developed a modernist style. Together with Victorio Edades and Fermin Sanchez, he painted for the Manila Grand Opera House and the Clover Theater. He and Edades started mural painting, and together they formed the 13 Moderns, a group of modernists, in 1938. Botong was invariably linked with the modernist artists, forming with Edades and Galo Ocampo what was then known in local art circles as the Triumvirate. They developed the Filipino imagery in their works, taking images from the customs and traditions of his people in the murals they were commissioned to do in lobbies and private residences.
There's merong isang parang sentence about about a letter ng lolo sa kanyang panganay na anak na nasa US at that time. According to him, art to live, sabi niya, art to live must go back to a bigger audience. Sabi niya ganyan. So, it should have the power to communicate and not to repel. Yun ang sabi niya. And the exact word that he said was, I do big murals, sabi niya. I do big murals. So I love to paint murals for like a composer, sabi niya. For like a composer, I would like to make a symphony out of our own history and our own way of life. So, yun yung sinabi niya dun sa sulat. So, dun pa lang, alam mo na yung trabaho niya is about, yun yung purpose niya. Kaya, he developed something na madaling maintindihan ng tao.
His first important mural was 50 Years of Philippine History, which was created for the International Fair held in Manila in 1953. Considered art gems until today are Botong's first Mass at Limasawa, a government-commissioned historical painting illustrating the first Catholic Mass in the Philippines, and The Martyrdom of Rizal, also a commissioned work depicting Philippine national hero Dr. Jose Rizal at Bagong Bayan. Botong's other important works include The Life and Miracles of Saint Dominic for the Santo Domingo Church in 1954, Stations of the Cross for Far East University in 1956, and the Invasion of Limahong in 1956, Mangingisda in 1957, and Bayanihan in 1962. Botong's unerring eye for composition, the lush tropical sense of color, and an abiding faith in folk values typified by the townspeople of Angono became the hallmark of his art. His mural paintings embody the rich tapestry of rhythm, boldness, and inventiveness interwoven by the vibrancy of Philippine folklore, history, and traditional life.
He's not the type of a person who wants to be committed with a deadline. So he paints. It takes time. Nobody pressure him to do this. If somebody gives him the hurry upward, and then that will take more time to finish his painting. Yeah. And then, but even it takes time. When he finishes painting, maganda, kompleto. At saka, kung siya, talagang perfect.
Ang inspiration niya, of course, is the whole town of Angono. No? Lolo is very attached sa mga tao dito. So, sabi nga niya, Angono pa lang. Sa Angono pa lang ay punong-puno na yung ano niya, yung inspiration niya. No? Punong-puno na yung ideas niya about the local livings dito. Lahat na, even the characters, narito na sa bayan ng Angono. So, why pa kailangang lumabas, o why kailangan pang mag-abroad or do your art outside the town. So napaka-attach niyan sa mga tao. So doon kumukuha ng inspiration ng lolo. Yung canvas niya is the whole town, parang ganun siya.
Botong was honored with the Patnubay ng Sining at Kalinangan from the city of Manila in 1964 and the Republic Cultural Heritage Award in 1976. After Botong's death in March 31, 1969, what came to be known as the Botong Francisco School of Painting grew, exemplifying lyricism and heroism. Botong became the second Filipino to receive the title of National Artist in Painting in 1973.
Gusto ko lang siguro ma-remember siya as an artist for the people, yung an artist na for the mass ba, no? Para sa lahat. Oo, kasi yun naman talaga gusto niya, yung he shares his talent sa lahat. So gusto niya i-share yung his vision about his painting. So ganun lang. And deserving naman siya about it. Kaya siguro naging national artist because he belongs to the people.